Hello everyone, welcomes to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kay Brown attempting to rescue Janelle's marriage, a Sister Wives awakening? Is Kody Brown, who appears on Sister Wives, attempting to keep his marriage intact with Janelle Brown in the wake of his third wife's painful breakup? His behavior with his second wife has drastically changed, as evidenced by the most recent TLC episode. Under Mary Brown's roof, Janelle Brown and her husband share a bed. Did you catch the interesting nuggets that were revealed on the most recent episode of Sister Wives? Unknown to Janelle, Kody accompanied her to pick up the RV she had purchased. He wasn't overjoyed. However, she has already purchased it. Her spouse is also using the effort of getting her land ready for the massive trailer at Coyote Pass as an outlet for his frustration at getting discarded. But he and Janelle stopped at Lizzie's Heritage Inn on their way to pick it up. Kody was raving about the accommodation at the first B&B owned by Sister Wives. He also made a joke about her keeping it for himself forever. To complete the deal, Mary hinted that he would need to start sleeping with her again. If he made me a sweet deal, she stated she could make an arrangement, but she was not referring about money. Then he revealed the little-known fact that we spent the night in the room. Like he did with Janelle. Has Papa Brown, who had been loved by his previous wife for years, attempted to rekindle his relationship with this one? Sister Wives update: Kody intends to move in with Janelle, but he won't take a shower in the RV. Despite his criticism of her for living in an RV, Kody has stated that he intends to spend time with Janelle there. The topic surfaced on TLC as they took Robyn Brown, Christine, and Mary on a tour of her new trailer. Although they all say lovely things, he claimed the other Sister Wives believe she's stupid for wanting to live in an RV. He continued, saying he would live there for her. Even if she bought it and made these arrangements without consulting him, like a spouse ought to do. Kody then stated that he would sleep there but would not take a shower in the RV. He freely revealed that he intended to split his time between Robyn's home with their younger children and Janelle Brown's RV. How long can he actually stay there, though, because he won't take a shower? Does Kody want to make out with Janelle? She would rather sleep with her dogs. Then, Sister Wives received more entertaining material. Everyone is aware of Janelle Brown's devotion as a dog mother to her pets. However, Kody said that at Coyote Pass, they would have to be outside dogs. Hi there? Coyote appears in the property's name. One of those predators would consider her dogs to be kibble. However, she immediately refuted him, saying, no, they won't. However, her spouse continued in a confessional. He discussed some activities that take place in the bedroom, and he doesn't want the dogs to see them. Pick me or the dogs, he urged. You can probably guess what she chose. So, in an attempt to keep Janelle in his life, is Kody turning to sex to try and strengthen their bond? It appears that she enjoys having her dogs around. However, she also rejected to talk about their closeness on television, so. He continued by saying that one of your sister wives will feel like a victim if you ignore her. That sounds like a clear jab at Christine, who abandoned her family after years of mistreatment. He also mentioned that Janelle would feel excluded if he were to disappear. But that's not the sense that she's sending out. Not on their TLC show, anyhow. Janelle Brown is occupied with organizing her life, and she will let Kody Brown to fit in if he can. Is it a last-ditch effort to keep from getting dumped again? Perhaps Robyn sings a song of praise for herself, co-wives turn song, while her co-stars on TLC's Sour Sister Wives bounce online to keep fans engaged in between seasons. Robyn Brown hides in a corner by herself. Sure, Kody Brown puts in a little effort, but Robyn doesn't. Was Robyn Brown a family gift? Robyn Brown didn't always have a depressing attitude. Furthermore, despite how her admirers portray her actions now, she didn't always view herself as a victim. She was aware that this led to conflict and jealousy among her fellow sisters when she initially joined the Sister Wives community. But she believed she could make it right. She possessed the talent of directing talks to keep them on course, unlike when she wasn't there. Robyn gave this account of her contribution to the Sister Wives group. Robyn thought at the time that her addition to the family would someday make up for what she perceived as being wrong. They would then be appreciative of her presence in return. Or so she says in a book written years ago by Kody Brown and his girlfriends. Robyn came to Kody's rescue, but Kody's wives weren't communicating well. When the fourth wife initially joined the household, this is how she perceived her place in it. Robyn Brown even went so far as to tell how her fellow sister wives expressed gratitude to her for her assistance. She imparted communication skills to the women. Not just with Kody, but also with each other. She wrote the now famous phrase, "I speak Kody," while she was very little. She described how she diffused tensions between Kody and the other wives. Furthermore, the fourth wife in this novel gave the impression that her ability to communicate with others put an end to jealousy. However, at the time, odd things were going on behind the scenes. Furthermore, the other women are now comfortable discussing Robyn's impact on the family, how Kody Brown contributes. Kody Brown had something to do with this, even though Robyn Brown gave herself a slap on the back in both the book and the show. As long as they got along with Robyn Brown, the patriarch of sister wives would get along with his other wives. The females learned about this early on. But until recently, they kept this a secret. Robyn takes great delight in sharing her compliments, but it's possible that it came from a different source than she initially assumed. Her fellow wives did not come up with it on their own. They needed to get along with Robyn Brown in order to maintain peace in their marriages. That's because Kody was sad if they caused Robyn to be unhappy. So long as they were polite to Robyn, everything would be well in Kody's world. This implies that the co-wives' appreciation of Robyn for her unique communication abilities with Kody was motivated by their desire to get along with their common spouse. The women berate Robyn today for speaking Kody lingo. Thus, it's possible that Robyn Brown felt uneasy because of their compliments. She was probably able to give it her all when she gave herself a high five. She also expressed to the viewers how valuable she thought she was to this polygamous marriage. However, the spouses no longer require Kody's care years later, in the present tense. Consequently, they no longer give Robyn Brown any credit, either on or off the TLC series. When the Sister Wives Season 19 teaser eventually surfaced, it showed that Kody Brown and his ex-wives, Christine Brown, Mary Brown, and Janelle Brown, were engaged in a civil war. A detailed examination of the broken Brown family will be provided in Sister Wives Season 19, which will begin with Kody and his lone surviving wife Robyn Brown attempting to get through the divorce of their several marriages. After Sister Wives Season 18 concluded, Kody and Mary's marriage failed, leaving the patriarch of the Brown family to pick up the pieces from his 3 previous marriages.